Oh, hello.
It us. We're here.
It's true. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I'm still Voda.
January 10th of 2021. I can't believe it.
We made it.
We have survived.
We've done it.
How's it going, everybody?
It goes, it goes.
I knew your answer. Boy.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
For some reason, when I first was using Streamlabs, I was like, oh, I'll just do a display capture. No. I need to reset things to window captures later.
Gotcha. Ooh, I have a question for you that we don't want people to know the answer to.
Okay. Give me just a sec. There, no one can hear you or me.
Just checking.
Yep. Oh. Creaky chair. Getting picked up by the mic every time.
Are we back on?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Yes, I can't believe it's not butter either.
Okay.
Yep. We
So
did things last
we
time.
finished a bit of a mini arc last time, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Which was introducing Vatra and Voda and the town of Miasto here, which I don't know if it's intentional, but I'm still in the town square instead
Well,
of the
it's
world
just,
map.
I mean, that's where we were last time, but I can go to the world map.
But Vatra, Voda, Fire Guy, Water Guy, traveling with Grenell Stout Chest there, the maybe half dwarf. He's not too sure. Halfling bard,
Yeah.
but they went to Miasto because they were on their way to Enshull on the coast in search of a cleric. And when they stopped in Miasto, there was some shady business happening with the undead, as in the undead were the shady business themselves. Seemed like they wanted to get a relic from the local church of Tyr, Temple of Tyr, at the Winter's Beginning festival. Vatra talked with the undead and was supposed to be helping out. Voda talked with the temple and was supposed to be helping out with them. But Voda ended up being the one who was able to help. And it turns out, unfortunately, that was a bit of a distraction, as the high priest of the Church of Ambition, as the undead organization called themselves, was able to ascend into lichdom, but also transformed into a dragon, unless he was always a dragon, I don't know. But there's a Dracolich around here somewhere now in the world. That's concerning.
My priest Incus has ascended
Yes.
and is not too keen about his master ambitions.
Lack of.
Yeah, let's say basically he's willing to carry out things that ambition's not.
As far as he's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there was some like rescue parties looking for folks, and the performances ended up happening by the end of the day. The festival was able to start back up rather on a low note in comparison, but ended the night, and I don't know that Voda has anything else he would. I didn't get paid by the temple, did I?
Nah.
Not in monetary form. I got an item, but
you got an item. He did offer payment before. So you can bring that up to him if you'd like.
No, Voda would think that he would take the Amulet of Health as as payment instead of a monetary amount.
That's fair. You also, while the rescue party was kind of doing its thing, searching around, there was one house that had been particularly hit by the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Did you mention the girl?
No, because that was just a thing. I told her to hang out with.
Yes, she. Well,
priest.
She is the unfortunately now orphaned child. Her name is Lua, and she, is going to be staying under the care of Soren at the temple. You would imagine. You probably also imagine he has a house of some kind.
No, he's a paladin. He's a priest. He only lives at the church, just like teachers only live at the school.
That's correct. Yes. Never mind the.
But yeah. That is. I think that brings everybody up to speed. So we are gonna officially get started in just a minute as we play some lovely music here. Go ahead and grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and get ready to roll some death saves with advantage.
Okay, so jumping in, is there anything else? You haven't left yet. Technically, you were probably planning on resting, as that all happened in the evening. You did do the resting. That's right.
I rested.
You did. Still carrying on as Voda the next day. Is there any other business you have in Miasto before getting on the road?
Nah.
Okay.
Just say my farewells and get the horse and cart with Grenell.
You have a general map, world map, so you're aware of the direction of Enshull. There is a road that's not at all marked for that. I have done nothing to. There's a much larger world map that will be added eventually. It is not 35 feet away. I assure you.
No, I can get there in one turn.
You know that it will be like 4-ish days travel, depending on how quickly you're able to move. 4 or 5. It is sure very nice path. Yeah, there's a general path you can follow. You haven't been there, so I mean the map tells you a little bit about what's going on, but you're not sure exactly what terrain you're going to come across. But you're told there's a road that goes from Miasto to Enshull that you can follow, and it's not significantly slower than any other. There's no like extra path that's super dangerous that gets you there twice as fast or anything like that. I mean,
We'll see about that.
they, general warnings exist. You are going through between you into the wild between Miasto and Enshull. It is not like there's cities everywhere along the path. So,
Okay.
sorry, excuse me. A reminder, because it has only come up one time, that Grenel's cart is magical, in that there is illusory magic on the back of the cart. And if you are inside the cart, people cannot see you inside the cart. Now, whether or not that will be handy in your travels, yeah. But just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
So as you go to leave, you've said your goodbyes and all that. You can start off on the road. A couple things to point out. It is the beginning of winter, as the Winter's Beginning Festival has just occurred. It is not super cold. You've probably bundled up a bit more than normal for the trip.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't expect any. You're not aware of any major storm that might occur or anything like that. They didn't warn you that they were expecting anything. No farmer's almanac predictions of terrible
Oh, come
storms or
on.
anything like that. But
Gotta have the Farmer's Almanac in your world.
oh no, I'm saying the farmer's almanac didn't predict any major storms.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes.
Totally misunderstood. Much better.
Yes.
Immersion not broken.
Immersion consists. Excuse me, tickle my throat. But as you leave Miasto, the weight of everything that has just occurred hangs heavy in your mind. You have lots of questions. Who is Ambition? Really? I mean, you only know of him as the kind of zany wizard figure who's gained fame as a wizard. They kind of do that.
Yes.
They gain power, and time does this. Why have his own followers seemingly abandoned him? Is he? It sounds like he is missing. You're not sure what that's about. Why are you being sent to seek out a cleric from this coastal city of Enshull? How does everything that just happened relate to your goals, what you are set forth to do, your internal struggles, if you will? Does it at all relate to your internal struggles and everything you're trying to accomplish? Too many questions, not enough answers. And you decide it's probably best to just chug along on the road. Grenell, as you start your trip, he is driving, but he still has his lute out, strumming a little bit of a new tune. It's a little more somber, and you catch glimpses of some lyrics he's trying to write now and again. He's playing more the role of historian bard in this moment, trying to capture what has happened into a story he can tell. It only takes a few hours into travel before the outer farmland is fully gone from view. You went the opposite direction of where Shelley's farm was, so you didn't pass Shelley's farm on the way out. But
oh, good.
New terrain begins to greet you. You see some rolling hills, some small forests along the way. Nothing crazy when it first starts. In your book, you have been keeping track of. You were given a total number of days, and they've been kept track of. I believe we did this math off stream, Kyle. We got what final number? We started at. Your first time you checked, he was at 87 days remaining, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And yes. There were, I think we calculated it to be 3 in-game days before the last one, so 4 total.
Yeah, now we're on day 4. Day 4 since, yeah.
You see, 4 marks indicating you have 83 days remaining in whatever this countdown leads to. You're not sure. Do you have any questions you'd like to write into your book or any guidance you're seeking in that regard?
No. The last time I wrote anything, I was just reminded of going to Enshull specifically, so I'm going to keep that up.
Okie dokie. All right, so the way we're going to do this travel, seeing as how there are 4 or 5 days, depending on how it goes, and because you're, as I said, kind of taking some travel time to gather your thoughts. You're not going slowly, but I imagine, unless you are in a super rush.
Um, I would say I'm in a not like let's try to cut the time in half rush, but I'm definitely I would say moving at a faster pace because we know or it was mentioned that the cleric that happened to be from Enshull that came to Miasto went north. I would like to get to Enshull just to on the off chance that somebody there knows him and knows why he would have gone to the north and where specifically they would have gone.
Yep.
Because I did get a name of Deimos Horineth.
Correct.
And that seemed to be correct when I wrote it in the
So
book.
our goal is going to be four travel days. We'll say you're trying to cut off that extra day by moving at a decent speed.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do this with rolling on a table.
Okay.
We're going to make it a D10 roll. We're going to have one for each day. We'll probably still check out the night. Sorry. The emote adjustment. Beautiful. Cool bean, if you will. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to do a roll for each day and go on from there. Some might lose time, some might gain time, some might lead to some interesting events. Unless you roll, I don't know if you want to look at it as lucky or unlucky.
No, roll an 11.
Good on 11. All right, what do we have for day 1?
3.
We've got ourselves a 3. Oh boy. Okay, starting right off with this one. So, after traveling for that first half of the first day, you see probably 100, 150 feet off in front of you on the path, laying straight across it. You just see this large figure. You can't make out exactly what it is from this distance, but it's just laying clear across the main path, 100, 150 feet ahead. Whatever it is facing away from you.
Does it look like a creature, or does it look like a really big person?
Looks like some kind of large creature.
Am I able to, without getting too much closer, maybe ascertain what it is?
You can make me a nature check.
Nature check. Let's see. That is 19.
19. This appears like it might be some kind of ogre or troll-like thing.
Okay.
You don't see more than one head, so that's probably good.
Is it okay? We're like over 100 feet away, so I can't necessarily tell if it's sleeping.
Right.
Grenell.
Yeah, boss. I see it. How do you want to go about this?
I don't. Do you have any way to make the cart quiet? Because I don't.
Let's take a look through the old think tank here. I can make us invisible.
You can make. Oh boy. Well, I wonder if we'll be able to outrun it. How's the cart do off road?
I was about to say the terrain is a bit rocky here. Don't know how well the cart's gonna handle the rat. You can try to go around. McGrinnell's like,
we're how far away?
About 125, 150 feet.
Okay, give me a second. Well, if we can back the cart up a bit, that'd be nice.
All right.
I want to get about 200 feet away.
I want to get about 200 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. It hasn't moved as you've approached. If you'd like, we can have you and Grenell both make some stealth checks here to try to sneak away now that you're aware of its presence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Stealth check.
Grenell's got decent proficiency in stealth. 13, not the best.
I got 19 again.
19, that's pretty
Hey.
good. Just checking one thing. It's not moving.
Okay. Well, maybe we can keep this up. I know it's a rocky terrain, but can we like do a really, really wide circle around this thing?
Sure, I'm gonna make Grenell roll for the. Well, I can. You can do the roll if you want, but we're gonna roll to see how the cart handles this terrain.
I want to keep us. I would like for us to stay about 200 feet away from it as we're circling around.
Okay, trying to keep it 200 foot perimeter. There's definitely gonna be like
As
you'd
best
be
we
going
can.
like you're not gonna quite get that far away. There's definitely some like tree line little forest patches
Okay.
along it. You're definitely gonna have to, but the cart's not gonna fit through those.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to keep a perimeter. I'm gonna have him make an animal handling check first to see if he can get the horse to be this ginger as it's pulling the cart around. 17. Okay, that's fair. And then you can make a d20 roll for me.
Just a straight d20.
Yeah, the cart doesn't have its own dexterity. So.
All right, that is 13.
13. Okay. You're starting on. Do I have just? I didn't. A lot of these things are not super map intensive, so I don't have a. Here, let me just quickly make a little.
Yeah, just put us on the world map.
I'm just gonna do like a little grassy map because I like the idea of being able to keep a perimeter like you've asked for. It's fine. I can do grass in like 2 seconds. I don't know what happened to my old grassy map, but that's okay.
Old grassy map.
Oh, grassy. I typed in grassy because we're talking. It's gonna go with this like dark green. It should be a dark enough texture. That should be able to just stretch on the whole thing. It'll look fine. Yeah, that's fine. Nice and blurry. No issue there. And then we do path. Get ourselves a light dirt path. That is not gonna work the way I want, but that's but no, that looks terrible. Let's not do that. He's on the path. You understand the idea.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna drag the token of this creature out too, just in case whatever you decide to do here. Boop Rooney. Whether or not you decide you want to fight something like this, it's up to you. You're not on the map yet, right?
No, I don't see anything that you're putting together yet.
Good. I mean, it's not a big deal. You already know what you're seeing. Let's lay this dude on his side there. And let's get you onto the map. Look at this behind the scenes stuff. Here's the Grenell man and Floater Boy. There you go. What a guy. How far is that currently? That's only like 70. Let's say
Yeah.
I'm gonna move him back and we're gonna say everyone is double for now. So we'll get him 100 away. Just for the sake of oh wow, I dragged it back randomly and nailed it.
Nice.
Look at that. Okay, so
sneaky.
You're trying to be sneaky, so you're essentially trying to do as much one of those as you can. I'm gonna say you have about the width.
Well, isn't the is the path going?
The path is like woo.
Oh, okay. I thought we were already on the side. Of the
you
map.
just said you wanted to back up.
And then
the check you just made, you started to move.
Okay.
I'm just placing the beginning of the scene.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you started to move around. What I'm saying is, you only are gonna have about that much clearing on each side. So,
okay,
based on the way the tree line kind of warps around. So I mean that's still like 120 feet or so. It's a
Are
pretty
you
good
doing
distance.
double? Are you doing 10
Doing
foot
doubles
squares?
for the sake of this, and then if we
Okay.
get into any kind of combat, we'll adjust.
Okay.
Just because otherwise I've got to readjust the map. So yeah, because this is about 200 feet away. You can keep a good distance.
About
Keep over
120 feet away from him. Okay.
Yeah, and you've
Then-
made your way over here and just seemingly unnoticed. The cart's doing okay.
Keep
Cart
it going.
It's
Keep
not
it
the
going.
quietest thing in the world. Once you get to this side here, I'm gonna say going any further is gonna require potentially another roll. But first, make a perception check for me as you kind of rounded around the side of this guy here.
So we're about there.
Yep. Like
Perception.
here-ish.
Okay. Perception. Perceive. 21.
Good perceiving. So, Kyle, I meant to double check that you are recording yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. We had fun technical stuff at the beginning. So, you see from this angle, you're starting to be able to see kind of around. You do see its face a little. And you see that it is wearing something around its neck. And as you get a little bit closer, it looks like there's a chest, like a locked chest attached to like a chain. Maybe not locked, attached to like a chain around its neck, and that's kind of like hanging on the ground next to it. It appears like it's sleeping.
Ooh. Rennell, do you see that?
Now, what do you see? What a guy.
It's for some. It's this thing. Do I know what this thing is?
You assume it's an ogre.
I think this ogre has a chest as part of a necklace. Do I know anything about ogres in general, like their nature?
You can make a check.
16.
16. You've heard them described as collectors, greedy. I believe the nice sentence on the sheet is that they delight in the gleam of gold and silver, and they will fight one another over small handfuls of coins.
I thought it'd be a good idea for us to avoid it, but we're kind of, I don't know about you, but kind of strapped for cash. It might be and money is always useful for getting information, which we need.
Grendel seems slightly hesitant, but go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Persuasion. That's a 16.
16. Okay. He's like, okay, boss. Let's just try to give me sneak first.
Yeah, I guess.
I can turn invisible if you want to go take a look.
I don't feel confident in my abilities to do that while it's alive.
Well, you better give me some damn good backup, and I'm taking 60-40.
Oh, come on, we usually do 50-50.
We aren't usually walking up to an ogre and stealing something from around its neck.
Fine.
He takes a step away for a minute.
And I'll hop out of the back of the cart.
Sure. And you see him take a deep, heavy breath and cast invisibility on himself. And
let's see. I figured we were going to fight it.
Well, he's trying to sneak up first. That was the
okay.
thought. That's why he asked you to do it. But
okay. Okay.
He's gonna see if he can get close.
Then I will hide in the illusion of the cart still.
Okay. He's gonna make a stealth check here. He's gonna have advantage because he is. Oh, oh,
Ooh.
dang. So okay.
Natural 20 for
Uh,
Grenell.
you guys have no way to communicate with one another without
None.
speaking. Yep. So Gretel, you assume, has made his way over. You can make a perception check. If you're natural 20, I'll see if maybe you can kind of follow like the rustling of his feet.
Sure. Let's try. Natural 20 is the only thing that would get me close.
Yeah.
Nope. That's
Nope,
12.
Okay. So you see nothing for a while, and then you're watching really carefully, and you see the chest doesn't move, but you see a little bit of movement on the chain around the neck of the ogre. And Grenell is going to attempt to open the chest, I guess. Yep, or sleight of hand in it. That's only a 10.
And I meanwhile, I'm just whispering back, that's not part of the plan. That's not part of the plan.
You had no plan.
We didn't have a plan.
We didn't have a plan. I'll make a roll.
Does it have disadvantage because it's sleeping?
I don't know if it needs disadvantage, but why can I not roll? Because I am on the wrong thing. I keep. Sorry. There we go. No, not. Why am I not able to? There we go. Okay. Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, you hear your friend. First, you hear the chest. Not like you hear some like clinking because it must be locked or something. And Grenell, you hear footsteps getting louder and louder coming towards you. A little pitter patter of Grenell's feet, and you just feel and hear something jump into the cart beside you. As this thing stands up and kind of stomps on the ground a little bit. Why? Oh, whoops! I uprated the token too much. And just looks around angrily. And the only thing it sees is the cart. It doesn't see either one of you, but it sees the cart.
Oh no, the horse.
And it's, yeah, it's on its way over.
Oh
I think
no.
we're gonna roll some initiative here.
Yeah.
I do need to assist with a bean, I believe.
The bean.
The dog is whining, so baby needs.
I'm just gonna roll initiative here real
Yep,
quick.
let me set up.
12.
12. I mean, there's a roll. Oh, that's right. I have to roll for Grenell. I forgot. Oh, Jesus. It rolled a nat 20 in initiative.
A natural 20 gets it to 19, though. That's reassuring.
Yeah. You know. What level are y'all again?
4.
That's not bad. It's not several ogres or anything.
Oh, Grenell. Buddy.
Yeah, it was a bad roll. Only Grenell rolled an 8. This ogre is a 19. You rolled yourself a 12. Okay. Whew. Let's see how short we can make the session.
the entire campaign. Super short.
Well, there's other characters that will come in later. They can just come in sooner. The ogre. We're gonna do this. Hello, Bean. I have Bean. Until dog becomes happy. There's Bean. Say hi, Bean.
Hi, Bean.
Ha. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. I'm trying to think map-wise. Because we said they're all double. I'm going to say it charges. And it gets to this far away from you. Now the map squares are normal. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Because it can It can move, but it moves a little closer than that because it was about 120 away. I think is what we were saying.
Yeah.
Where's the thing? Let me switch. There we go. And it can move 80 if it dashes. So it would be that math. 40 away from you instead? That's math, right?
Yeah.
That should be about there. If I can, I hate moving larger than medium-sized tokens. Trust me, that's 40. We'll be nice. We'll put it there.
Okay.
And it just roars out, just
yeah,
like that.
just like that.
Good Foley work, Bean. Goodness gracious. And that is unfortunately its first turn. It can't really get any closer than that.
Oh no, so unfortunate.
It can't see you, as far as you are aware. But it's certainly headed towards the cart.
Yeah. Well, since it can't see me, would my attack have advantage?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, screw it. I'll throw out a guiding bolt.
Okay, yeah, you have advantage on the first attack. As it is focused on the cart.
23 to hit.
They will hit it with a guiding bolt, yes.
Alright, and because Warlock 2nd level, that is 15 points of radiant damage, and it is glowing faintly green, granting the next attack against it advantage.
It was a little green. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Nice hit. It is aware of you now.
And I'll hop out of the cart.
Okay.
Go over this way.
Sounds good. Bring us to Grenell. Grenell is still invisible. Grenell likes that he's still invisible. But Grenell also knows he's in the cart. Grenell is going to inspire you, which I would imagine drops the invisibility.
I mean, he's not making an attack or casting a spell.
Yeah, I guess. It's bardic inspiration, not magical, though.
It's audible.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if the sages have advised. It's bardic inspiration, break invisibility. Inspiration. Let's see if this will load ever. Oh, come on. That's really annoying. It's just not loading.
No.
If you search it, it's the first link if you want to see if you can get it to load. It does not. He is still invisible. That
Nice.
appears to be the ruling.
Nice.
All right. As it is not a spell or attack. So he's going to hide in the cart and inspire you. Because he's afraid.
He's afeared.
He's afeared. The ogre, still not the happiest dude. And sees you now.
Oh boy.
And is going to make his 40 feet right up to you. Because he can do so. And he's got a big old club.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try to hit you with the big old club.
Mm-hmm.
He rears back and goes to swing the club. And does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relatively low roll, though, which is nice. Only 9 bludgeoning damage. It's quite a low roll, actually.
That Amulet of Health makes 9 damage far less scary than it used to be.
Oh, yeah. It really can't do much else than that. When it swings up, You just hear the chest thud against its chest as it like reaches back. You just hear. It does not phase it at all. It swings down in this big arc, and it just clobbers you one. You kind of are able to move enough that you don't like get hit right on top of the head or anything like that. That would be a crit, but it can't do anything else. It doesn't get bonus actions or anything like that. That would be too fancy.
I will use, since it's my turn now,
Yes,
my
indeed.
bonus action to cast Hoarfrost and coat my dagger in ice.
Okie dokie.
And then I will attack with advantage because Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Yep. Just cause 21 using inspiration, so making the 19 a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, very much.
Okay. And then dagger.
You stab into this thing with your frosted over dagger.
That is 4 points of piercing and only 1 cold.
It takes the full 5 points of damage. It hit it. It's not. I mean, it's a hardy-ish creature, but it seems to be taking the hits similar to how you would. It's hardier than you, but it's not like resisting them in any capacity or anything like that. It's wearing like a light kind of hide. It's naturally armored. It's got a little bit of like a leather deal going on.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. So.
And then I'll just do
Get your feet
one
off
of these.
The stream, sir. Mm-hmm. Do you want to what? Oh, you moved.
Little sidestep off to the side, off to the left.
It is focused on you. Grenell assumes now or never, ever. Swallows his pride. Leaps from the cart. You have no idea this is happening. And makes his way to the other side of the ogre to take that nice advantage.
Ooh, flanking.
Flanking advantage. Already was invisible anyway. Pulls out his sickle. No, he gets... Why? Oh. Are sickles finesse weapons or are they straight strength?
I think they're straight strength.
He's not going to use that then. Dagger's coming in. That's fine. The dagger does more damage anyway.
Let's see.
Unless if
yeah, just it's a strength-based weapon.
Okay, then he would not use the sickle. He's going to use the dagger. Give a strike with advantage. That's a 20 to hit for 6 piercing. He will hit, but he is no longer invisible. She was aware it would happen, to be fair. You are something else. All right, so, 6 piercing. The ogre was not expecting that. Doesn't appear too happy about it. Grenell gives you like a shit-eating grin. All right, bringing us to... Yeah, the ogre yelled just like that, remember? Very good. Okay, and the ogre is going to spin around full speed and try to hit Grenell.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because it just got stabbed in the back and it's not intelligent. Great club coming in, just this big sweeping spin. A 25 will hit, yes.
Oh.
And this time I rolled high for 15 bludgeoning damage. Apparently Grenell is not set up for his health to be on his sheet. Grenell's a little bloodied. If you had to put a number to it, he'd be at 13 out of his 28 hit points.
Okay.
He you watch as Grenell, you know when you get hit in the chest hard and you just lose all your breath. All the breath. Oh, that's a hit. That is a hit and a half. And Grenell is, music would be good, but you didn't hear it before, so I kind of had forgotten. Let's go with the malicious.
Yeah.
You can hear that, but you can hear the theme?
Nope.
What? Okay. What is wrong, sir? Okay. I know you're hungry. You also have 6 teeth. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so. It's all ogre now. It's the end of the ogre's turn. Brings us to Voda.
Action. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Good call.
Which is at a 2nd level, gives me 10 temp HP. And then I will throw some healing light at
The ogre? Nice.
at Grenell,
Hey. Probably smarter.
and I can give him. Where's my healing light macro? I don't have a healing light macro. Oh no, I do. Okay, good.
Why is your spell save DC listed at the bottom of the Arm of Agnes?
Just because it's always there for spell cards now.
Oh,
I'm
they
gonna
just
put-
look nicer too. They get rid of that
I don't know why it's rolling to attack, but I'm gonna cast it at a 3rd level for 3d6.
He made good ogre forward. So the ogre roars out and you went, ah! 3d6.
So that's 10 points of healing,
Man.
and then I'll just shout, "Hey, over here!" Trying to get the ogre's attention.
Make a persuasion check.
Ugh.
Or intimidation.
Nah.
Okay.
Are you thinking about it a lot there, Roll20? You want me to click it again?
It came through just now.
20.
It whips around in your direction.
Oh.
That's what you want, though. That's good.
Yep.
Grenell is like... He had all the wind knocked out of him, and then all that healing rushed in, and he looks like he's a little lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna give one of these, and he's gonna cast a spell instead. He's not gonna move because he doesn't want the ogre to swing back around and hit him. But that's the ogre's sheet, not Grenell's sheet. It's like Grenell doesn't have a great club. He's gonna cast. What was that?
He should.
He should. Yeah. He is going to cast. That one's his reaction, I believe. Yeah, that spell I'm going to actually say for a second. That's cool. But he's going... Is that also reaction? I can't remember these two. No, this is an action. Okay, yeah. He's going to cast the 2nd level spell that we have not done yet called Timely Distraction.
Oh.
Yep. He calls forth a swirling, crackling wave of constantly shifting props, flashes, and debris, basically just a distraction, to confound one creature. It needs to make a wisdom save. And then he rolls a d4, and one of the following effects takes place if it works.
Okay.
And those effects will come up in a second. So, it needs to make a DC 12 wisdom save. We're going to go for that first. Spoiler, isn't the most wise creature. That is a 2 total.
Ooh.
So that is going to fail. And Gretel rolls a d4. Let's see if the spell actually... It probably will not.
No, it's probably just going to be a spell card.
So I'll just do this. 3. That means for, I believe, the round. No, it's a... That has to be concentration, then. It must just not be selected on the card. Yeah, because it has to repeat the throw on the end of each of its turns. A lot of the deep magic stuff missed certain things, right? When added in, it seems like.
So what status effect does it have?
Oh, it is going to be deafened for the while he has concentration on it.
Ah.
It will only repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Glad I shouted now. Or before.
Deafened. Let's just make sure we don't miss any of the status effects of deafened. Automatically fails any check that requires hearing. And can't hear. That's it.
Nice.
But hey, that could be useful, maybe? That was probably the least helpful option on the list, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have no idea what mutation is, though.
That definitely sounds like a spell that should have concentration, right? I'm not crazy to think so.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
We might want to do that right now, because something else you might be able to do.
What's it called?
Would be useful. Actually, you know what? The other thing is not concentration, so never mind. We'll look it up later. I double checked. The ogre's turn. Yes.
Yes.
It is focused on you. It can't hear things, but that doesn't seem to stop it from swinging a giant club.
What?
As it goes to do so, that's actually super fitting. I would not have known this as the DM with that roll, so Grenna would still do this spell. He uses the spell Unluck on That, which is a first level reaction, which, as you can see there, brings misfortune to the target's attempts and gives it disadvantage on the roll by uttering a swift curse. So
That sounds like it needs to hear it.
Oh, that's probably true, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a verbal component. So you know what? He would know that it was deafened and would not do that. That's a good point. He rolled a natural one anyway, so it was going to be a waste of a spell. But Granol, again, would not have known that, but Granol would know it was deafened anyway. It misses you. It goes to swing the club, and it, like, picks at its ear at the same time, trying to figure out what's going on, and it, like, swings wide. Yeah. That
Just
brings
pulling up
us
timely
to
distraction
you,
for me to
Voda.
look at over here.
Oh, are you checking it out?
Yeah. But let's see, my turn. I'm going to just use Sacred Flame. Dexterity saving throw for the big guy.
So straight roll.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's dex save. Never mind. Sorry. I was thinking Firebolt for some reason. I was thinking you had an attack roll. You don't.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. No. That's a 6. It rolled a 6.
Nice. So it takes 7 radiant.
7
also,
radiant.
it is not, just to let you know, timely distraction is not concentration,
Really?
but it does last for 3 rounds.
Did I miss the duration on the spell card? It is... Oh, well, this says duration, concentration, 3 rounds. That might only be because I checked the thing. Let's see if that disappears when I do that. Duration says... Okay, it was because I had checked the box, because I thought it might... Okay. 3 rounds. Interesting. Cool to know. So the ogre would have already made a check, because it had a turn after that. So I have to remember to do that. -1. Yeah, that's a natural 1 -2. So yeah, I took the 7 radiant from you. It is bloodied.
Ooh.
Just about so. And that brings us back to Grenell, if your turn is over.
All I might turn to saying, Grenell, I needed to hit me to hurt it.
Sure. Okay. Grenell's like, oh.
Good thing it's deaf. It can't hear our strategy.
Yeah, sorry, boss. I'm nervous. I'll use this. And he just tries to hit it with his dagger again.
Nice.
Okay. The duality of man strikes again. I guess that's a 24.
I guess so.
Or 4 more piercing.
Nice.
Yeah, he stabs it pretty much in the same wound he did before, whether or not that was on purpose. Which, based on Grenell's height, is kind of like its upper back of its leg, like right above the knee, which I just imagined what it would feel like to be stabbed there, and I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I know you definitely don't. Brings us back to the ogre, who is looking at you extra angry that it missed a second ago, and is going to...
Reckless.
It can't reckless, unfortunately. It's going to swing the great club down upon you again.
Okay.
And roll a natural 20.
Woo!
It's a good thing you have the armor on, because it did 27 damage.
Oh.
So 15 from the first part of the crit.
It's only 10. Only 10 is absorbed.
Aren't you...
It's a second level
level?
spell. It's 5 per level, and it's a second level spell.
I thought it was based on your level.
No. Spell level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if it was based off your level, it'd be busted.
Oh, yeah, that's true, because very quickly it would be much higher. That's fair.
But it takes 10 cold damage.
It takes 10 cold, and you take 17 onto your normal health.
Yes.
It's not looking good, though.
Neither am I. Well,
I think it's looking worse than you. So you can take solace in that. It was not expecting that, as it is a rather unintelligent creature. And it is now deafened as it strikes down directly onto your chest. You just lean back and take the hit. And the cold burst. It hits you harder than you expected. Which is probably, your fault. But it shatters this ice back out of its face, just sticking into its face, and it's just trying to wipe it away, and it can't hear, and now it's like all messed up. And it is going to try to run away because it wants to protect its treasure. So it is going to try to run in this direction back up here, back to where it was before. You both have opportunity attacks if you choose to use them.
Dagger bros, let's go.
You both dagger, okay.
20.
Woo!
Oh! So 20 for me.
Yeah, that hits. What's your damage?
That is no cold damage. 5 piercing.
You guys did exactly enough damage to kill it.
Yeah! Way to go with that natural 20, Gretel.
It only gets about a step away as you both stab it right into the leg each.
Oh, gosh.
And it drops to its knees, and it falls forward onto the chest.
Does it? Do we hear the sound of wood breaking?
You hear the sound of wood being stressed, for sure.
Stressed. Great. Like that.
Uh-huh. What do you want to do?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Gretel walks over and puts a hand on your shoulder and... Why? Fine. And he casts Cure Wounds on you. And he does a second level because he saw you get hit really hard. Sorry, it should prompt me. Yeah, it did good. Not level 3. Can't do that. 10. That's something. You need any more than that, boss?
Hang on. I mean, if you're willing.
Sure. It gives you another first level one, too.
Hey.
He's pretty capped, though, now. 7 more.
Gosh.
We're rolling this thing over. We didn't fight that for nothing.
Yeah, no, I know.
I got a better idea than just trying to push it. And you see him run over to the cart, and he pulls out some rope, and he attaches it to the back, and he pulls it on over and sets up like right here, and he's gonna try to
have the horse pull while...
He asks you to tie the rope to a spot that makes sense on the ogre.
I'll wrap it around his shoulder, his right shoulder, so that way he just rolls off over.
Yeah, and he says, "All right, I'm gonna guide the horse. You're gonna push. I'm gonna say, have advantage and add 10.
Okay.
On a strength check or athletics if you are proficient.
That is 29.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Natural 19. Yeah, I get a plus roll. 10. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. This thing's got wheels. The ogre's, it's not enormous or anything. It's certainly heavy.
Yes.
It probably weighs about, they probably say.
I think it weighs over a couple thousand pounds.
Are they that big?
They're big.
It was
they're
9.5 feet tall, so. Yeah.
They're girthy.
They're rather girthy. Anyway, you managed to just barely push it over, and the chest is slightly cracked. There is no lock on the chest. It's just kind of fastened.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Then I guess we'll try to open it.
Okay. You open up the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. It's an ogre. You assume there's no trap. And you're wrong, Numbskin. There's no trap.
Dexterity saving throw from a fireball.
you only find one thing inside. But what you do find inside is this massive diamond.
Ooh.
For you outside of game. That is a 500 gold piece diamond. That you just found inside this chest. That could be rather handy for a number of things. You might be able to sell it for more. It's rather big.
Voda stuff. 500 GP diamond.
I was like, well, we're not going to cut that thing apart, so
Yeah,
we'll do our split
we'll hold
later.
on to it, and I'll put it in the bag of holding.
We're selling that thing, and I'm getting my 60%. And he starts to ride off without you.
I'll
Not very fast.
walk over to the path and just wait as he's looping around.
Yeah, so you guys, you're headed back on your way. Well, that was day 1.
Oh boy.
Well, you can't get that roll again. So
We're able to rest up easy, or
yeah, that was day 1. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about nighttime. You're staying on the path. It's marked. You keep watch. Although you're keeping watch and it is nighttime. So
yes.
I believe we have a different roll to make.
Wisdom save. It's a 22.
That'll be fine. So you're able to see that. Yeah, you rest up, you get your stuff back. You survived and solved my ogre puzzle. Congratulations. Anyway, that was rough. If that thing had hit you any harder, if you hadn't had armor ragged this on, we might have been going to a certain table. Oof. Anyway, yeah, it's the next day. Would you like to make the next D10 roll for day 2?
Sure. 9.
A 9. You actually have a clear, nice day of travel. It's a little bit of a nip in the air. No issues today. You get through day 2 without issue. Make sure you mark off. Make sure we're keeping track of our total days out of your count. It has been 2 additional. And we're going to make another roll for the nighttime for you.
4.
Oh, well, your nighttime roll, because you're going through a night. But we'll keep the 4.
Natural 20 for 24.
Yeah. No issues. You're tired. Ish. But you're pushing through, no problem. Grenell just keeps passing out. Waking up the next morning. All right. Let's see if we can carry on. Yesterday, you rolled a 4. Okay. You're along the path. You're making your way down. You see a much less intimidating presence, dragging along on a little cart, just ahead of you on the path.
Mm-hmm.
The figure looks to be no more than 2.5, 3 feet tall, and they have like a small lizard pulling the cart, and the cart is small, almost wagon sized, and it's riding in it, and it's just wearing this large trench coat around it with its head covered. You can only see it from behind. I'm just gonna put on random music for the background here.
Hey, Grenell.
Yeah, well, this seems less intimidating.
I wonder if they have any, if they're selling stuff. Then again, I don't have a lot of money, and I also don't know that they're going to be able to afford what we're hoping to get for this diamond.
The figure hears you having a conversation. And
oh, we're that close? I thought it was a ways down the road.
It's listening for you. It's like, here's the cart, you know. It's fine. Don't worry. And it kind of just peers back and slows down its lizard friend to slow down its cart. And just, it doesn't come towards you, it just waits for you to approach it.
I will stay in the cart.
You're staying in the cart? Okay.
Stay in the illusion.
Okay. Grenell's gonna ride up towards it. He seems less worried. Hello? And are you watching from
yes.
in the back? Okay. You see it pulls down its hood, and you see the face of a kobold.
Okay.
and it opens the trench coat and basically does the offering of its wares thing to you. And you see a whole bunch of little vials and like glass bottles within each coat, and it whips it back closed and says, "Are you looking for potions on the road, wary traveler?" And Grenell, "Potions, huh? What kind of potions you got?" And he kind of like nudges the back of the cart to try to get your attention. Do you respond to Grenell?
I was waiting. He asked the kobold
I know,
what
but
potions he had.
he also like nudged to get your
Oh
attention.
yeah, I'm just waiting for the kobold.
Okay. The kobold says, "Well, healing, of course, and well, many others. We have some that can make you stronger temporarily, and others that can make you more attractive temporarily, and well, a plethora of them. Great deal too. I was bringing them to somewhere, but if you want to buy them beforehand and be my guest,
I'll
I'll take a look. I'll take a look at these potions."
I'll whisper to Drenel.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep going. Too expensive.
I was like, "Nah." He says, "Excuse me." And he turns and he's like, "No, let's see what he's got. This thing's really funny. You gotta come on. You gotta check this out."
No.
Grenell wants to check it out.
And he is in charge of the cart.
Grenell's gonna hop down off the cart and he's gonna walk up to the kobold. Healing potions, you said, huh? How much are you charging for them? Well, they're normally too expensive. I'm only charging 30 apiece. So that's a good deal if I've ever heard of one. He's saying it like awkwardly loudly. Only 30 apiece. Okay, what about that one that makes you more attractive? Not that I need it. And the kobold's like, that's not too expensive at all, my friend. That's only 5 gold. And Grenell's like, "Oh, okay. And you see Grenell reach into his pocket and he pulls out 5 gold and he passes it off to the kobold, and the kobold hands back over this small vial. You're a little further away. The liquid, you can't exactly tell what's going on with it, but it looks like it's mostly clear, a little chunky.
Ugh, chunky water.
Unfortunately, sir, I don't. I'm not carrying too much on me. Those healing potions, while they are a great deal, are a bit steep for my taste. But perhaps we'll see you. You headed to Enshull? Most of the way to. I'm headed most of the way to Enshull. I'm gonna branch off before I get there. I'll let you go on by. I'm not the fastest. And I was like, okay. Well, I wish there was somebody here that could buy those healing potions off you, but on your way. And he hops back on the horse and he kicks the cart a couple more times as he's starting to go off. Anything from you?
The kobold leaves, or do we leave
The
the kobold?
kobold's waiting for you to go around it.
Just go.
All right. He carries on down the road past the kobold. You see it's back there. It's setting its wares back in its coat and getting ready to make its way.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have bought any of that, even with their generous discount. But do you mind if I see that potion you got?
Oh, what do you? First, you take the diamond and put it away. Next, you're gonna
get this one
wares?
back immediately in 10 minutes. I got nothing better to do. Let me look
Make
at
a
it.
persuasion check.
Persuasion of 16 to 19.
19.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, well, he's just, he's like, it's fine. All right, fine. Don't tell me what it is. I like the mystery. Throws it back to you.
I snap my fingers and pull out my book. And over the course of the next 10 minutes, I'll ritually cast Identify on the potion.
Sure. As far as you know, it appears to be a pile of sandy water.
Not magical at all. Okay.
Nope.
Internalizing that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's worth about 5 gold. I'm gonna hand it back to him.
Slips it into his pocket. What's the word I want? I don't have a good word. He does not care what you think about his potion. That's our third day. Just the kobold merchant. And you've got one more nightly check to make.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's natural 1.
Oh,
it's a natural 1. And
well, our dear viewers and listeners, we do finally have something I didn't think would happen with double nat 1s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
There's no getting around that.
You fall asleep.
Yeah.
You fall asleep, and as you awake in the morning,
making waffles,
you hear Grenell sigh. Oh, we had a good run. Why? The fire guy's back.
Yeah, it's great to see you too.
I'm ready to carry on. How about you?
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Okay, well, one more roll for the day.
Another
3
3.
reroll. We already rolled 3.
7.
Excellent. So, you know that you are starting to approach the outskirts of Enshull. This coast town. It is a bigger city than Miasto, but before you quite get there, you see on a tree, a little bit outside of town, a sign. It, from a little bit of a distance, seems like a wanted poster, and you see a figure kind of head down at the base of the tree. They look either asleep, avoiding the sun. You don't know, but they're right along the side of the path. There's really no getting around it.
I'll let the wagon. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just as the wagon pulls up along. I'll just look for any reactions as a wagon goes by.
Sure.
Vacha's in the illusion.
Yeah, as you get a little closer, this wanted sign has a face of someone on it, and it says just thief wanted, stealing from the bank, basically. Kind of just a general thing. Dead or alive, bring him in, reward. And you see the face of just this human, kind of gaunt-looking, scraggly facial hair. And then at the base of the tree, this person looks up and they hiccup, clearly drunk, and they look exactly like the person in the photo.
Grenell. Stop for a second.
Yep, I see it. Easy money number 2, huh? And he hops down off the thing. Walks over. Excuse me, sir. Hello? Is Vacher out of the cart?
Yeah, he hops out.
Does Vacher say anything? He looks over at you. Let me stop role-playing myself, please. Yeah. Just come on.
Come on.
No. What do you mean, come on? I don't know you.
And he'll raise his hand, burst of flames, summons and stabs rapier into the ground. Get in the cart.
He stands up and like wraps around the backside of the tree and like hides and like hugs it and looks terrified.
Oh, if he was trying to run away, I would have grabbed him.
He's not running.
Well, I mean, running off. I told him to get in the cart, and he moved in the opposite direction.
Make a what's our check here? Strength check to grapple him.
4.
He slips your grasp barely, and he's hiding the other side of the tree. What do you want? I don't know who you are. What are you doing?
I'll rip down the sign. Show him. Come on.
My God.
Let's go into town.
No, listen. It's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy. You're not gonna believe me. It's not me. It's my no good brother. It's my no good twin brother.
You're right. I don't.
Gretel is gonna insight check because he's not Vatra. 21. Boss, this is gonna sound crazy. I know he just said that. Let's hear him out for a second. That sounds more genuine than I'd like it to. Maybe it's the brother in you. You
fine.
So my brother, he steals all the time. He gets me in trouble. I can't tell you how many times I've been locked up. He's faster and smarter. It's a problem.
Not paying any attention to what he's saying. Look at the poster. It says dead or alive, right?
Yeah.
Faster and smarter than you, huh?
Yeah.
Must be why he's not pissed drunk outside of a city.
Well, they don't like me. But look, listen. The last time I saw him, he ran off. I know where he likes to hide. It's not far. You can make me lead you or not if you don't trust me. He would be over, and he kind of points you to. You see like this building that's just kind of off in the woods a little bit, like a little cabin. So I'm not a fighter. You'd kill me in a second. I'm not stupid.
Sure. Get in.
He begrudgingly climbs in the cart.
Oh no, sit up front with Grunel. You gotta lead the way. Point us in the right direction.
Alright. And he looks at Grunel. Can I ride the horse? His eyes go cross-eyed a little bit, and I was like, sure, ride the horse. This drunk man is now on a horse leading you through
God.
through the woods. And after a minute or two, he does lead you to our last scene of the day. We're going to go with a slightly shorter one, like I mentioned. As you approach this cabin, you hear two things, and you see two things. You hear a man running and yelling to be left alone as he is not running up, unfortunately for him, the front steps that leads to this small cabin in the woods. He is trying to scale the side of it as he seems to be running from something or someone. And he has kind of scratched and pulled his way just barely up to the roof as you hear and see a different sight. You see a gnome-sized looking, you can't tell greatly from this distance, a woman who is running full speed after this man, spinning what appears to be a rope in her hand. And as she approaches the wall, she yells the word up, and the rope seems to extend on its own, and she begins to scale it up the wall. And we're going to end it right there. For this week. Does Roger have an immediate reaction? Interesting. Gunn was like, what?
How close are we?
Like 100 feet. Close enough to be able to tell what's going on.
And we still see the person on the roof, other than this
And
gnome
she
lady.
is quickly getting to this person.
Interesting. And he'll just raise his hand.
And like a... Oh god.
We'll start with the brother making a dex save. I guess next time.
Beautiful. All right.
As I cast Solitary Fireball.
It's a great spell.
2nd level spell.
That spell's
Oh,
not
that's
good
terrible
enough.
damage though.
That was really bad.
Really bad damage. Only
Mhm.
16 on 6d6. Ugh.
Well,
Ugh.
thank you, anyone, for tuning in. We are a bit behind on our podcast release schedule, but we're probably just going to double release
Yeah, we're gonna.
the previous and this one. Or you know
plan
what? We could always be one behind, which gives us way extra time to edit. That's probably not a terrible idea.
True.
But thank you. And please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If it's Sunday for you, well, I guess it's always, unless you're really far away.
Yeah.
Enjoy
You're
the rest of
really far away.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. And Kyle, we'll see you tomorrow.
Gonna do
Let's see
some
if
world
schedule's on
building.
track. Some world building, and then we'll see you at the end of the week for the Murder Hobo death game.
Rise of Tiamat.
Rise of Tiamat. And, the schedule keeps looping around. So back to this game in 2 weeks. And thanks again.